Hello, I'm Charly and today I'm going to be doing my April wrap-up and my May TBR. So as is the trend with me lately, April was not a good reading month. It was better than last month, which last month I only read one book and it was Angel Fall. But this month I read 3 books, except one of them is the book I've been reading for like 2 months, and the other 2 were both for school and they were both really short as well. But still better than last month, and if you guys saw my photo on Instagram then you'll know why, kind of, and it's going to be the same this month. I'm still not back on track, but anyway, let's just get on with what I did read. And also actually, before I get on with what I did read, I was just watching Jenny from Jellyfee's Wrap Up, and my shirt's kind of almost the same as hers. Yeah, I did that on purpose. I was like, oh my gosh, I have a shirt like that. I could totally wear it. And then, yeah, so the first book that I finished in April was The Diviners by Libba Bray. Finally! I think I actually read this for just over 2 months. I think that's actually how long it took me. I'm not sure though. But I loved this book so much. I tabbed quite a lot of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. This book has a lot of quotes about religion, and that's basically what these are, but they're kind of like against it, so I don't know. But like, this book was so good. If you guys don't know what it's about, it's kind of hard to explain because it's a very intricate kind of book, but you don't get confused in it, which I really liked. Like, somehow I didn't get confused, and it's kind of like a mystery thing, and usually I do get confused with mysteries, but this one I didn't at all. And it's really long, obviously. It's like 600 pages, but basically what it's about a girl called Evie, and it's not told from her perspective. She is the main character, but it switches perspectives kind of, and it's third person. So, but it's mainly about her, and she is a diviner, which is like, they have powers, kind of like mind type powers, and hers is that when she touches something that belongs to someone, she can see kind of what happened to that person, and then she gets sent away to her uncle's house because she was using this trick at parties and she got in trouble for it, so she got sent away to her uncle's house to New York, I think. Yeah, New York, because it's set in New York and it's really good. It's 1920s. I know a lot of people like the 1920s and New York, so that's good. And so she gets sent away to her uncle's house, and then there's a murder case that she's helping with, and she helps by using that power, but she doesn't tell anyone that she has the power for ages, so she can't really help with the thing. But there's a really good villain in this. The villain in this is terrifying. If you guys have read this, you know Naughty John's song. Naughty John's song, I can probably tell you guys, it's like he has this song, the villain has this song, and it's like a whistling tune, and when he's about to murder someone, it comes from like all around, like it just, you don't know where it's coming from, and it gets louder and louder, and it's like, Naughty John does his work with his apron on. It's so creepy, and the writing style is amazing in this, and I cannot wait for the next book, because this is going to be a series or a trilogy, I'm not sure which, but it doesn't come out until next year in April. But yes, obviously I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm so glad I finally finished it. It just took me so long to get through, I don't know why, it was just, but I really, really loved it. It was so good. And the next 2 books are ones that I read for school. The first one is Animal Farm by George Orwell. I read this for Extension English, and obviously I tabbed, if you guys have read this, these tabs started out as me tabbing every time the pigs broke one of the 7 commandments that they make up in the start. But there's only 7 commandments, and I think there's more than 7 of these. So I kind of went a bit overboard, but I really, really loved this. Like, I really loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and I kind of rate my classics differently because, what do I rate them on? I don't really know how I rate classics. There's a thing in my head where I do that I use to rate them. I don't know what it is though, so I don't know, but I do rate them differently because obviously, like, you're gonna fly through a young adult book if you like young adult and not really a classic, but I really did enjoy this still. I really liked the satire that they used, and I kind of understood it, and but I dropped Extension English, so yeah, that's kind of useless to me now, but I'm still glad I read it because I really enjoyed it, and I kind of did study it a bit before I did drop, so that was interesting, and yes, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. And the last book that I finished is actually a play, and that's Othello by Shakespeare. You guys have seen this in so many videos because my English class took forever to read this, and now we only have like 3 days to write our essay on it. That's so joyful. The other class got like 3 weeks to write. Never mind, I'm rambling, but I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, which I don't know, it would have been more of a 3.5, but I don't do 0.5 ratings. So I gave it a 4 stars because, again, I rate them differently, and also this is a play and it's Shakespeare, so like, Shakespeare. I liked this one. I don't know. Somehow I don't like Romeo and Juliet. I've read Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and Othello now, and I don't know which one was my favourite. I quite liked this one. A lot of people didn't, but I kind of liked it, and I kind of liked Macbeth as well. But I don't know, but I did give it a 4 out of 5 stars, and now I have to write an essay on it, so I'm probably going to hate it by then and give it like a 1 star. I don't know. But yes, this. Now on to the books that I plan on reading in May. Like I said, not going to read much. I have my exams, which I am like 110% screwed for. I do all 3 sciences. I do physics and biology and chemistry, and my exams are in like 18 days. So, but yes, I will at least be able to read after that and like not do anything, because when those exams are over I'm done for like 3 days at least. But I'll start with the book that I'm currently reading, and that's Eleanor Park. This is so good. If I didn't have so much schoolwork that I was doing, I would have finished this so long ago. So long ago, okay? I think I'm 130 pages in because I haven't read it in like a week. Or 140 pages in. I haven't read this in like a week because I just haven't had time at all. I've been doing schoolwork, and I love it though. If I didn't have schoolwork, I would have finished it in a day, or between a day to 3 days, because in the first day I read like 130 pages, and that never happens for me. Or no, it was like 100 pages, but yeah, that never happens. Never happens. This is so good so far, and you can't see it because of the light, but I really like this cover as well. Same with Fangirl. I really like these covers, and they're like soft, and yes, this is so good so far. So good. I can tell it's going to be a 5 stars. The next 3 books I have picked out are from a series, and that is Unite Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me, all by Tahera Murphy. But in Unite Me, I'm just going to read Destroy Me, and then Unravel Me, and then Fracture Me, and then Ignite Me, because that's how it goes. This is the bind-up of the 2 novellas, if you didn't know. Destroy Me comes between Shatter Me and Unravel Me, and Fracture Me comes between Unravel Me and Ignite Me. So, I don't know if I'll get through all 3 of these, but I want to. And I don't know, because I don't know how this one, Unravel Me, will end. Like, because I usually can't read too much dystopian at once, so if this one doesn't end in like a cliffhanger, I might not go to this one straight away, but I might as well because I really like the writing style, so I might go straight to this. I'm not sure, but I have those 3 picked out, and I will at least try and get through these 2. And then the last book I have picked out to read is basically just a book that I picked for in case I don't read Ignite Me, or if I do somehow finish Ignite Me, which I probably won't, but that is Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. I've been wanting to read this like since I got it. I wanted to read it last month, but I didn't get time, and just like the first line of the book really like hooked me, and really want to read it so badly. So I don't know if I'll read this or Ignite Me. It depends on what I'm in the mood for, really. If I'm not in the mood for dystopian anymore, then I'll read this, and if I am, then I'll read Ignite Me. So yes. So that is all for this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books. Especially, I want to know what you guys think about Ask the Passengers a lot, but I know everyone loves that book, but not as many people have read it, so I really want to read it and then review it so that more people will read it, because I feel like it's a good book and not as many people read it. But yes, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye!